Okay, so we're back with another short video with the Quantum Syncro. It's an 86 Volkswagen. It's all-wheel drive, inline 5-speed manual, locking center and rear diffs. We've got the cold start video up, so I just wanted to kind of give another walk around. She's been running for about 5 minutes, maybe 7 minutes or so now. There's no problem idling, no horrible noises. You hear a little bit of belt noise, like a little bit of squeak when you first start it up cold. It does go away when she's warm. She's pretty clean here. Not perfect. Please look at all the snapper pictures. You know, some of the moldings are starting to crack off here. Pretty typical. Since I've owned it, it's been garaged. Previous owner owned it for approximately 25 years. He told me it was garaged for about 22 of them. Moved it out of the garage before I bought it from him, room for something else. Pretty good paint. A lot of this is your original kind of single stage. You'll see where the hood was repainted for heavy oxidation. Colors match well. A little bit less luster on the original painted area, but it can be buffed and shined pretty good. Haven't buffed it for over a year. Been thinking about selling it for a while, and quite honestly was really kind of motivated to not buff it this year, just because I wanted to have people see the true condition of the paint. It's pretty good. A little bit of hazing, a little bit of oxidation, but not bad. Let's take a look inside here. Our door handles, of course, all work. If you're an old Volkswagen guy, you know how these handles can be finicky. Most of them have been replaced since my ownership. Got a small blemish here on the seat. Not bad, shows really well, but it's there. Move inside. We can see our temp gauge has come up correctly here. Got an Alpine Bluetooth CD player. Nothing special, nothing fancy. It does sound great. It's got a Bazooka powered 10-inch subwoofer. All of our lights work. We got our parking lights. We got our main lights. Can't see them light up. It's a little bit too bright out here, but they do light correctly. The climate head does not light up. Needs to have bulbs replaced, I assume. Never really concerned me too much. We got our power windows in the front. Both of those guys work. Power windows in the rear need switches replaced. They need the rear door mounted switches, and they need the console mounted switches here replaced. These are the rear doors, front controls. Apply power to the motor, they work just fine. Pulled the door panels off, I've tested it, never got around to replacing switches. Too many other projects going on, but our other windows work. You can hear the regulators making a little bit of noise, but you know what? I wasn't gonna replace them until it becomes a problem. Our interior lights work with the door. Of course, you can hear the chime. Our chime works. Close that guy because I know it's a little bit obnoxious to some of you. I kind of like it. Our rear cargo hatch light does in fact work. I pulled the bulb out of it. Sometimes we go to car shows, you leave the hatch open so people can see it. Didn't want to kill batteries, didn't want to melt that lens having it open for an extended period of time. Pop a bulb in it, it does work. Sounds pretty good. It's got a custom muffler on it and custom piping from the cat back. Very beautiful exhaust work. It's not obnoxious, doesn't drone on the highway, etc., etc. So now we're gonna turn this guy off, make a little walk around the outside. It's got an original Volkswagen key that comes with it. I've got a spare replacement key that I had made as well. Kind of a cool feature for the Syncro wagon is this one has a power package. Not all of them did. So you've got electric mirrors, you got your electric windows, you got power locks. And you guys familiar with the 80s Volkswagens will know that they had a pretty long period where you did the vacuum actuated power locks. I'm gonna try to get close up here and you can see that the locks do in fact work. We've locked the rear doors, we've locked the cargo hatch. Twist it the other way, they will all unlock correctly. It's pretty neat to still have the vacuum actuated system that does work after all these years. We've got all of our lights working, of course. These are our Euro style headlights. Those are Euro headlights. You got your parking light bulbs that are lit right now. As soon as you extinguish the engine, the headlights will turn off automatically to save batteries, but our parking lights are still operational with the key out, of course. It's got a manual crank sunroof. It rolls back and it also tilts. It does in fact work. I try not to use it too much. It does work. Tires are in fantastic condition, or wheels are in pretty good condition. One wheel has a tiny bit of road rash on the lip. I've got a brand new replacement wheel that's included in the box with the auction, so I'll throw that guy in there. We have inspections here in Oregon. Because of age, of course, they can't plug into OBD2, so it gets a tailpipe sniff. This guy was tailpipe sniffed last August and passed. It's got its factory fuel distributor on it. It's got a factory ECU. Also included is another fuel distributor that's a little bit richened up. ECU that supposedly has a little bit better timing type curves in it. A few other small modifications. You can slap that guy in and pick up a few horsepower. I did it before the last tailpipe sniff and then slapped all the factory stuff back on it, so it is being sold with factory set fuel distributor. The little plug on the fuel distributor on this one hasn't been drilled out, which is pretty rare. A lot of people get in there and try to mess with CIS issues and end up drilling those out. This one is intact. We've got a small kind of dent up there, very small, but it's there. Ironically, this is my third Syncro wagon, and all of them have had a little dent in the rear in the same place, a little small one in the front. Apparently they all get that after 35 years or so. Plastic's in pretty good shape. You know, nothing of course is new, but it's all very clean for its age, very well put together. If you have any particular questions, let me know and be happy to answer them. Thank you.